Hello, chat. Welcome back to another stream. I do hope again the audio is fine, the video is fine, the general things are fine. It's been a really long time. Actually, it's not been such a long time. I think it's been barely less than a month. So the streaming frequency has increased, and despite complaints from the regular watchers, but the streaming frequency has actually increased. It uh, went from once in 2 months stream to actually twice in a month stream. Been a massive increase. We're not sure if we will be able to maintain such intensity, such level of consistency. It's going to be difficult, but let's see what is possible. Uh, hi, Rakshit. Hi, Mikasa. Hi, Dhruv. Hello, Janeman. The username. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. It feels good to be streaming after a long time and also a long day of working on Chessable, where alone working on a computer with typing away all day in front of a screen. It's just so non-interactive that it reminds me of why I started streaming in the first place back in 2020, and the whole point of why I started streaming and how boring working on Chessable can be. I did deliberate a lot today if I should be streaming, especially with you know, uh, especially with this. I just had a power cut at my place, and I think the power is still off, but I do have a reasonable amount of backup. I don't know how long the backup will last, so I think we can even have this as a stream theme today. That stream lasts until the backup lasts. Hello, Kimaya. How are you? Long time. So we are about 3 minutes away from the kickoff, and as is usual, as is extremely common, uh, Magnus cleverly not playing because I'm playing today in the title Tuesday. He even came up with a very elaborate alibi this week of playing in the European Team Championship, because of which he's not playing. So that leaves just me and Hikaru as the major contenders for this week of Title Tuesday. Let's have a look at the starting list, and let's get some music going. Oh, C intermediate exam. I remember once Sagar aced through that exam. It was a long time ago. I doubt if Nihal was even born at that time. Yeah, so here's the starting list of the title Tuesday. There's Hikaru, Daniel, 200 points, higher rated than the second seed, Daniel Dugo. Then there's Andre King. Then there's Buddy, Pranav. There's also Nihal Sari, who was streaming not so long ago. I must say that even brought back nostalgic memories of my streaming days a few years ago when I used to stream the Leech's title arena during the lockdown. Those were days where I could comfortably stay awake till 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, without. It used to be the normal thing to do. But now I still stay awake quite late to the night, but streaming till 3 means sleeping at 5, and playing chess till 3, it takes a lot of time for the body, the mind to, you know, rest completely. So that, and I have become considerably older in these last 2 years. Feels like I've aged 20 years. All this, because of this, I stopped streaming these titled arenas on Leeches. So we are left with only Title Tuesday. That is also because the early Title Tuesday is happening. Otherwise, the late Title Tuesday at 2:30, we wouldn't be able to play that. I recently filled a survey form though of chess.com, where they were asking feedback from the top players. I don't know why they sent that form to me, but they had sent it to me for whatever reason. And all right, chat, the game has begun. So Today, let's try and play like a chess player. It's been a long, long time since I felt that way. So we occupy the center, develop our pieces. This is the basics, children. This is what you need to do in the first few moves. Once defense, so we prevent it. Okay, b5 is not possible. So with the idea of bishop e6, otherwise knight g5 comes. He wants to play b5 anyhow, so we can prevent it with d5 ourselves. Now we bring out our bishop. All our pieces are out, developed. He wants to come here, but if I take this, then there's some little bit of problem here. Takes back, I take on d1 and then I take on b3, so he has to go knight d2. Now I think we can take this pawn. We are up by 2 pawns. Bishop will come to d5 and offer trade for the light square bishop. Knight takes d3, there's bishop to g2. So what does white do? And there is also f5, d4, moves like this. Knight b7 doesn't really help him because we can just go queen c8. The knight on e7 is protecting. Yeah, I think this is the simplest. I want to get f5 and e4, but f5 there's some knight e6. So I'll go queen d5. He can go queen f3, in which case I think it should be completely safe for us to take on f3. Should be the simplest way. But I'm not sure because then it will become difficult to protect the d3 pawn. So that's the dilemma. That, but I think it should be okay because we get f5 and e4 with a check. Knight takes d3, there will be e4 check. Knight e6 we are not really that concerned about. I think we can even take this pawn. Yeah, you can take this pawn, but knight d5 is checkmate. What a bad game by white here. Checkmated in 20 moves because of this pawn blender. I mean, piece blender here with knight b3. This was terrible. And after this, it became all too easy for us. B takes e2, e takes d3. And yeah. Wow, you're sleeping at 9:30, Kimar. All right. All the best. Good night. See you. Niels, if you want me to stop streaming, feel free. Yeah? I'll be happy to oblige with that request because I don't want to be part of the problem. I'm happy to be part of solutions, but this problem of too many streams to watch, too much competition, all this, it feels like we are going back to the COVID days now. Who wants that? Hikaru should be, I think, he will win this easily. Let's see how Nihal is doing in any case. It's always nice to watch him play. It's always interesting. Nihal has more time than his opponent, so it is an unusual day today. I'm streaming, he's streaming, he has more time than his opponent. And hey Pranjal, thank you so much. And guys, do hit that like button so more people get notifications. Although, YouTube is always angry with me eternally. It's been a hate relationship from the very beginning. But wow, Nihal goes for a piece sacrifice for his third pawn here. It's player jam, and that's the humor we need on the screen. Meanwhile, chat, there's also the Discord link pasted in the chat. Feel free to join the Discord using the link, which is on the pinned comment, pin chat. The needs you expressed it, I think. Yeah, Pranjal, yeah. These trends which don't attract interest, it never picks up. So that's why no one is spamming that hashtag anymore. It just doesn't have any interest. Besides, the child marriage is still illegal in India. So uh, on that note, happy Children's Day, people. Although my parents didn't wish me today, despite me wishing them for every Father's Day, Mother's Day. I don't know where I would find these cat videos without copyright strike. Yeah, so 3 pounds for 3 pounds for a fees, but Nihal's thing is pretty safe here, and I don't really expect him to have much problems in converting this one in scoring this one. It's been such a long time since I streamed that I'm so scared of even opening WhatsApp. But in my phone, the good old fashioned way. What? Oh, he won on Nihal won on time. Nihal won on time, and his opponent sacrificing back a piece. I have a feeling that Nihal plays better when he's streaming though, because I think it prevents him from getting lost in thought. I've always wondered what goes on in his head when he goes on those indefinite, indefinite periods of thinking, and I felt that streaming helps him come out of it. So I think it will it helps him. It helps him stay. Thank you, chat, and happy Children's Day to all you children as well. I think that's almost most of the games over in the first round. No, there's still some games going on. Pranav is still playing, it seems. Pranav is still playing, and we won this game a bit too early. But yeah, Pranav has put the evaluation bar and see if it matches up with the obvious. No, I think it's fine. Something's wrong with the dimensions of the screen. This just feels a bit better. Just a little. I don't like it that I don't like it that there's such a big gap in between. And yeah, I think there should still be a bit of a gap in between. Yeah, I think this is just a bit better. Everything is more visible, clearer. I think this works fine. What do you think, Chi? Outplay, it works fine. Huh? Prano's not really winning, but it's his usual situation. He rarely ever wins a game with complete convincingness. You know, uh, he rarely wins a game with complete but he usually manages to turn it around in the end, and I think that is what is happening here also. I think that is what will happen here also. White is actually defending quite impressive in this game so far. But yeah, that was bound to happen sooner or later. Playing with a 1 second increment. That was the last game of round one. So let's go to round two. Then we've got our development, we've got all the pieces in the center, and this is to prepare ship to E3. All normal moves so far. And generally in these setups, I like to have the bishop here, which sometimes can run into some tactics. So the alternate square for the bishop is also on f4, which is something we can do here. After knight e5, b3 is possible. That's it. Yeah, b3 is fine here. It's not the first. And uh, we do need to watch out for some tactics from the plan, but there's nothing more. Yeah, I know. Yeah, there's constantly some tactic in this diagram, but not after we get queen d2 and rook d1 and have this particular. So this knight wants to come to d3. One option is we can just trade the dark square bishop with f6, which also creates the threat of f4. Then this knight on e5. But the tactic is again rarely expected to work. That can always reply with queen d6, fbt, and of course he doesn't want to trade the dark square bishop. I think I'll just come back to the knight. Maybe knight d2 something. I'd love to get f4 in, but it wouldn't work. The queen d6. I think just knight to e2 for the. And after knight d5, we have to watch out for this tactic. Maybe king h2. And for now, everything's protected for the moment. So there is still a potential danger of something like this. Then we need to secure the d3 square. So d1, we'll c2 or knight f4. Just to keep the d3 square protected. And as long as the bishop into h3 doesn't work, I think everything is under control. Also, one thing I noticed is with all these players who play the kings in game, all you need to do is just prevent them from getting their tactics, and pretty soon they don't know what to do. f5 is actually not a bad plan at all. But I think I can meet fe with knight e4, knight e4 queen d3. So I don't really need to take ef5 myself. One option is to play queen c2 with this idea, fe knight e4. And but but the but that gets the bishop to f5 in any case. So let's just get the bishop back for a moment. And for f3, we have knight e4 for the moment, but I think he will not react here. But if he doesn't react, we can go bishop d4 in any case. Takes bishop f5 is possible. And bishop f5, I think I have g4. g4 is certainly one option. Then we'll be in trouble after. This has got a bit of out of hand actually. That I need to go for this. Although we'll need to check later, but I really don't like giving up this lags for bishop strategically. But feels like what? Who sleeps? Who sleeps at this time? A lot of the things. Who play by pieces are not that coordinated all over the place. Incredibly lucky. It was an incredibly lucky draw because my opponent was kind enough to take this piece, but we completely let the game slip. I should have just gone h4. We shouldn't have allowed this queen investing. I panicked with less time. But I think it was not such a bad game for the most part. Especially these parts were fine. Queen d2, bishop now into h6. Yeah, I did have f4 here, but f4 I thought there was queen b6, f takes e5, d takes e5, and queen f2. Queen into d4, there's bishop e3. I missed this. This was fine, this was fine. Lost a part of advantage here. I had to take bishop into e4. Not bad till this point. Rookie one was also 95 minutes. 52 is a normal human. But around this time, I started panicking and I tried to go towards from screaming to not talking mode, but apparently I didn't pull it off successfully. And then this was a complete luck. I don't know why he went for taking rook into d4. He had to really go for mate, and it's not at all difficult. And I had also given up. I had given up completely, and I was going to get flagged. But I just played bishop d4, and my opponent probably stopped here thinking it's over. But I fortunately had queen e6 check, and it's already a recognition right after queen e6. Crazy, crazy stuff. Hikaru, Hikaru, Nihal, Pranav and Ronak is also playing well. All of them with 2 out of 2. Bishop F4 is also pretty normal square for Bishop in these setups. Okay, round 3 has become quite quickly because we didn't win our second one game as quickly as we won our first round. I really don't like this setup for white. Please, I'll take this pawn because I didn't want to allow them. Yeah, I know, right? Alapin is. I call it the annoying Alapin in my upcoming course. What is your rating, Rakshit? Yeah, actually, that's also true. Exams come and go, but the stream happens rarely. Niels, how are you managing to watch 2 streams at a time? Am I even online? Yeah. Is my opponent doing like a really long thing? Currently, yeah. Bishop F2. I'm just clicking at it. Get Bishop G4. I'm going to play that first. But I can even take this and take on the fun, right? It would give mind an accelerated form and know this line. Also gives us the opportunity to go for a queen trade, which takes the bite of white setup. Now I think black is a bit better. So, all the best, Rakshit. Which tournament are you playing in? Are you playing in this Chennai Open? Take with the bishop. So, Bangalore. I've also been thinking of playing Bangalore. Yeah, it just goes into good equal position. Rook even a rook. It's pretty equal here. Very hard to. My opponent also realizes how he could. In fact, he can actually get better. Rook c6 is simple, but that goes straight into a draw. Don't see how I can keep the game going. I really want to, but I don't see how. Yeah, he offers a draw, and it feels really weird to continue playing him because there's absolutely nothing in this position. This is online chess. Wants to draw such an efficient. Oh, this was not such a. It was too solid from me. But Queen b6 made sense objectively, but yeah, something like rook into f4 would have certainly kept more chances. Here, just everything got graded so quickly, so easy, and yeah, it's annoying about them. How are the others doing? Nihal is still playing with less than 7 seconds. Okay, back to normal stuff happened. To take it to queen is 93, so he has to take it to pawn. Okay, who's white? Yeah. Now Nihal is starting to play faster. His position is getting better. Knight, wow, knight h3. That's the move you play when your opponent has 5 seconds. You just go for it. That was a really nice switch to bullet mode and a really good bluff. Takes just rook c2 or rook g2. I think white is fine here, but fantastic bluff. Person in the first place is actually Alexandra Malsevska. Who has had a pretty good start. Bharat also has 3 out of 3. That is Hikaru. This is Hikaru's wife. Yeah, Hikaru's wife is also good. I wonder if they're playing each other. No, they're not playing each other, and she's doing really well. She's about to go 3 out of 3. Pranav is playing. Aliraj is also playing today. Pranav's playing, and I think he's just really good at this last 10 seconds situations. He's again defending, but look at he's always tricky. There's always tricks on the board when Pranav is playing, and now it's actually him who's playing for a win. He can pull it off. His opponent is Alexander Rakhmanov, who's rated above 2600, a pretty strong GM from Russia. Oh, he just wants to take this pawn, and it's a draw because of the wrong color. That's just the simplest thing to do. Now you can just pre-move king a1, king b2 for a good defense by Rakhman. Hikaru has also won, so he also has 3 out of 3. Good starts by the favorites. Okay, next game we also have to pull down. No, I didn't do any kind of rubbing on Adiba. I don't know, Anshika. Should I stop my stream and find out if she's streaming? Means, I really love that comment. It's true, exams will continue. Anshika stopped writing. It is true. It's absolutely true. I'm just so happy that I'm able to stream with normal energy today, not being under the last few months. The last few weeks has been terrible, especially the air quality level. The yeah, it's all around India has been very polluted. It keeps getting worse every year. There we go. Round four has begun. And no, Anshika, we shall never have enough. Try E4. E4, known as the best by test, by Fisher, also my childhood open. I play the good old Switch before, going for something simple and strategic. I think it's been booked up all the way. So finally, it's thing. Like this one. Cool. Yeah, actually, I don't really know why people choose to live in NCR around this time. I understand it's not a choice for a lot of people. It is a forced, but how? Why? Why would people choose to be in such dangerous places? I can't imagine how people are surviving there. Diwali is a festival where it rains every year, right? So we just wanted to become a D6 phone. And, this is the part I hate about Sveshnikov. Defend. How do we get our pieces out? We need to be first. I'm playing like how Nihal played in Bullet from a pretty early situation. The problem is he can still go G4, but he goes for this. I don't know what he has after Queen C7. I think he just missed Queen C7. Start with Queen F1 check, but Rook F6. Queen C7, I saw quite late that he has Rook D7. We don't check mate. Go for it and This annoying move saves him. I take on B7, he has G4, so I think I need to start with B6, G7. G6 is important. He has to play Rook G8, I think. How we take on B7. So this G4 has been played. We have 7 now. Keep the Rook 4. Can go to F5, Rook G5. We had to do this. Take with the bishop and get bishop F1, that should be game over. Either moves winning up. Queen D1 is not a threat as of now. So play the queen. Queen H5 is checkmate. D6 is also a threat. Janeman, let me remind you, this is not Samay stream. So you're expecting blenders. Queen H8, Queen H5. Let's see. Rook and F5 is I think simpler. With the queen, it will be cool. That was easy. Almost easy. Going to the break. I think C5 was a very important move here. No chance. Yeah, C5 was actually the strongest move after 36 seconds of thought. But I had to follow it up with knight d5 and then queen c3. Started out with queen c3. After which g4 was the only move. After c takes b5 is lost. Completely lost. Wow. I didn't know I was so winning. I had a sense that this is good for me, but apparently rook d7. G4, rook at something, king G. Rook into h6, quite something. Didn't see this. Rook f7. Okay, cool. But that was still overall a nice game because we were never in trouble of losing. And was a proper outplayer. Clean game. Our one was going. That was already won, it seems. A lot of games are already over. Nihal has also won 4 out of 4. Hikaru has also won. He also has 4 out of 4. Bharat also has 4 out of 4. Mitrava is still playing. A lot of strong Indians playing. Mitrava apparently playing from Hungary. He also goes to 4 out of 4. Wow. Dirty trick notwithstanding. Atusha has 3.5 out of 4. More points than us. Going to be a long break. Let's see how Harsha was going. This should be a draw, I guess. But he's the one who's trying. Let's play the bishop to g8. Keep it simple. Yeah. Now bishop e6. It's getting a bit dangerous for black because, yeah, and now he plays rook f8 and now g6 should work. Meti 4. We don't know. Nice win by Kishore, who also has 4 out of 2. A lot of people playing in Rival Tuesday today. Raunak has lost one game, so he's at 3. How's he doing? Who did he lose against? He lost on the third round in some PDM master. So, chat, do we continue? Especially without Mikasa, does it make any sense to continue the stream? The original negotiation was we were not sure if we are doing only 4 rounds or the entire tournament, and now we are at that situation where we have to take that decision. The time has come to take this decision. And what is your vote? Do we continue or do we stop the tournament here? No chances of prize with 3 out of 4. And these days, even 9 out of 11 is not assured of a top 5 finish. The title Tuesday has become a lot more competitive these days that it doesn't assure you. If I was forming and I still, I can always switch off the light in my room and say power cut. That's not a difficult thing. I can do a lot of such tricks. The question is, what does the people want? What does the Janta want? If I was forming a Tata Steel lineup, who from India would I definitely invite in 2024? Plug and visit invite themselves, I think. And it depends on the number of people I'm allowed to invite. Because Arjun has also been playing pretty impressively in recent times. Although he had the worst of Tata Steel Masters last year. But, with Arjun, we know for a fact that that's not a reflection of his actual strength, and that he's sure to come back because there is just enormous chest strength out there. 11 rounds, continue, please. Okay, cool. So far, the odds are towards playing the entire tournament. Okay, point taken. Invitees for the challengers, already Divya is playing. We know that. And there's no reason from my side to change that. I think Vaishali is also playing, right? If not, I would certainly invite Vaishali. And then I would invite either Humpy or Harika. So just like the Masters, we have both experience and youth and a total package. In Masters, the experience is with it, not machine. First of all, I really don't think it's the most important tournament of her career. And secondly, I haven't worked with Divya in a really long time. So she has her own setup, and whatever she seems to be doing seems to be working like really well. So I also wouldn't, disrupt that. Having a random look at who has how many points. Gautam Chess also has 3 out of 4. I really need to pick up my rating. The last few. Hans Riemann is also playing. He also has 3. Grishchuk has 2.5. Guys, it's a very strong tournament. Matloko has 2.5. And a lot of strong plays out here with 2.5. Yeah, she's played the World Cup, she's played the Grand Slams, and Tata Steel Challenges is by no means the most important tournament. Cool. So Arvind also has less points. Who did he lose to? Arvind lost against Pitani Puya, who is a doctor and a grandmaster from Iran. Also, what I noticed, chat, is that forgot what I was going. Yeah, Prague never plays Title Tuesday or the championships. And this has been something he's been doing for a while. He has just stopped playing with Title Tuesday. Whereas Nihal has been quite consistent with these online tournaments. So it feels like, everyone's going back to what has been working well for them after a brief period when, everything was all over the place. Yeah, that is true. If Magnus, you know, going through all those elaborate schemes. But then, wouldn't it be like so much fun to laugh at him and say the jokes on you? I didn't even play the whole tournament. That is also a pretty tempting option. Where is this timer? This 6 minute break, but yeah, what is the time? In chess.com, you need to be really careful with this timer thing because if you're inactive, they might not pair you. So there is a massive danger of sometimes. Yeah, Nihal never played Tile Tuesday earlier during the lockdown and stuff, but he, especially after the lockdown has been over, and when it could be because there was much more people playing during the lockdown, and cheating was, I think, much more rampant in 2020, and I don't know at what level it is right now. People have different estimations, but I think there's much more paranoia in general than the actual cheating. So here I agree with Danny Rensch. I noticed massive paranoia with many of the top players. X6 seems. Oh, okay. This bishop f4. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. I find it a bit strange. For no reason. And no good reason to criticize this. We get the bishop, but I have to give up my bishop also because otherwise he has thrown me. And at the end of this whole thing, I'm not really sure if we are gained something. Oh, hey, Pratichi, what's up? How have you been? Long time no see. Do people still get notifications on YouTube? Yeah, the position is, it's fine. It's not, I, I'm not sure about this move. C4 seems a bit sus. Yeah, these last two moves by him, it doesn't feel great to me. That is, I can always do bishop g4 here and bishop f3, which I think I will do because it creates a lot of tension in this position. He has to see a lot of things. Yeah, now I wanted to play bishop into f3 and then queen a5 check. Go queen a5 check, then I'll take this first. Maybe. Yeah, he had to play king e. But this is also not so bad for white, I think. I'll take the pawn first because now the knight. But maybe it doesn't really make any difference. He takes rook c1. He goes rook c1 first. I had intended d4 here. Not sure what I achieved by this though. For some reason, I just felt this is good for me. Probably that the pawn on c4 is not. Yeah, I think there's some sense in my feeling. This really leads to a bad pawn structure. This leads to a bad pawn structure for him, and also he might be losing a pawn right away. You need to then we go to p8 before the death. Now the simplest is to play rook b8. Because we are going to win one of these pawns for sure. We might as well defend our own pawn. It's safe to take this. King f2, I will have rook d8. I can also start with the. Yeah, so anyway going to happen. He will try to liquidate and do mass trades at him. As white, I would not allow my knight to d4, but I'm not sure if he will prevent it. What I've noticed so far in this game is that his understanding has not been. Yeah, so, that's the reason. I had for knight d4 looks good. But I don't like knight d4 because he has bishop d5, which is a very powerful square. Bishop e4 wants to checkmate because I'm not going to fall for them. I think this is a useful move. He'll of course go rook c8 check. Immediate snap. Idea is to try and make it a long game. Gets low on time. Yeah, I shouldn't have taken knight to d4 though. Give nothing. think this should win. Yeah, should win. That's such a bad technique, guys. That was just such a bad technique. The European game was, of course, a draw, but I had a feeling that he would mess it up. It should have been a lot cleaner somewhere around there. I was just going all over the place with no achievements at all. This was just simpler. I don't know why I didn't do this. I could have done the same with Rupee Flow here. But when I got low on time, I was also kind of hoping for some Rook into A7 H4, Knight B3 stuff. Oh, the next game has started. XY Solos Chuchiago, who I once played in the India China Summit. It's the only tournament where I played for India as a player. So far. It's a weird move. I've thoroughly messed up the opening, so I think I'm going to equal it. And even at the end of this, the problem is with bishop. This bishop is much more superior to this bishop. We had white, and after the first 10 moves, we are the ones who are trying to equalize. Sad to start. Smart button as an activity for everything else. To get our bishop out into the game, but he just had bishop d7. It is just winning. Pretty bad opening play by me, and also pretty bad defense. More important. Defending well is very important in chess. Absolutely essential skill. for the stronger players. I have no idea about PSPB or dates. Why do you ask? Are you one of the players? And pretty simple way from home to get a second pawn. I just retreat the bishop for a moment. And I think we design. Yeah, we lose the piece as well. Might have been different. It was the most horrible performance that I can. We got a bad opening, yes, but I should have been more careful here. I was playing too fast. I tried to be more careful. Overall, the defense was just horrible. Let's see how the good players are playing. With 5 out of 5, crushing Shamsuddin Wakido, his Gotham Knights teammate. Nihal lost a game, but is winning the next one. Whom did Nihal lose against? Bardia Daneshwar. Bardia has been impressive. This one is just crushing. It's crushing Ratmano. Raunik is losing. Also with 4 out of 5. He's getting completely crushed here against a streamer that King F8. But it's not so clear actually because Black has this defense with Knight F7. So White has to either play Rook G7 here. Yeah, Rook G7 is important. He gets Queen G8 check then. Queen F7. Bardia played on the 4th board for Iran in Asian Games. So Iran was tasked with getting this full team after Aliza left Iran. Nihal's playing dangerously. Like 2 seconds remaining. Yeah, so Iran was tasked with getting a full team after Aliza left, and then they found this really promising talent called Daneshwar, and Farham really felt so full that he had a full 4-player team. That he was like, "Our team, but yeah." That's how Daneshwar also got his name and came to be known as Daneshwar Bardia. This happened in the Chennai Olympiad. Amazing how well Farhan speaks Hindi. White wants to make a draw because of Nihal's fearsome play with Bullet. It's amazing. His opponent is not a bad blitz player at all, Rakmanu. But Nihal's losing. But I think he just wants to really get this bishop out into the game. But once he loses this pawn, it's going to be impossible to have any winning chances. It's never impossible, of course. It's Nihal after all. There's always the flag. But in terms of chess, there's also the pressure title Tuesday puts on you because you really need to get these wins. A couple of losses and you're already out of contention. It's just I would have thought this is winning, but I'm really surprised at the eval bar not going above one. I would have thought this is like +3, +4. Because this bishop on e5 is really strong. It protects the f4 pawn and also the supports the b pawn. Rook b4 is also something. Nihal is holding on though. He's fighting till the end, but now I think it's just game. He's still fighting on. Makes sense. Again, it's Nihal that holds the flag, even with 1 second increase. I don't think Parham is underrated anymore, especially after he gained like a bunch of rating points in the recent events, Asian Games and Grand Swiss. Parham and Arjun, they have this ability to get these wins going, but they have also they have also not been the most solid, most consistent amongst these top players. So they have had massive fluctuations between. Whereas someone like Prag has been much more consistent, I think, overall. Right, guys. Round 7 has begun. A bad joke, I know, but then I got to try out some new. This is actually not completely made up. Some part of it is. Chat, meanwhile, the Roaches League for the next season has been announced, and NGD1 will be back. Let me know if you have any players you're looking forward to play for MGD1. Apart from me, because I'm not going to play because I really like my team and I want them to do well. And I am overrated right now. Knight c6, queen d5 check. Over quick wheel. No, last week we played for the Russian team. What's it called? Levito chess wizard something. No, we haven't done the cat gambit yet. We discussed a lot of things in Discord and I've been forced to change my plans. Like we discussed that I will only be doing the first 4 rounds on Discord. But here we are into the 7th round. This game we have been doing tricks. Arjun, Hari, you, Divya, Harika, Amin, Mittal. Are you just repeating the theme from last year, Anshika? His Priyanka playing really good though. I saw that when I started streaming, I saw that he had lost the last 7 games. Well, we had Savita in the team last year. Uh, She didn't have a great tournament. She didn't score in any of the 8 games she featured in. With regard to Divya, if you follow her Instagram, it feels like every tournament that she has to play is a pain. And she's always, all her stories are like, oh my god, I have to go for this tournament. It's never like, oh, I'm looking forward to this tournament. So like, oh no, I have to play this tournament. And we wouldn't want to pile on her misery of, having her play one more tournament. It would be cruel to her. Tasha is taken out for that French team. Let's. Nihal is also taken. I'm playing this game with absolutely zero concentration. I just hope I don't blunder because we're completely winning for her. If I play Rook C8, it could be a blunder. Queen getting trapped. We'll still have D3. Can we do right away though? Why shouldn't we? I think we can. The same answer to the question Bob the Builder keeps. There were other wins too, but we just need. Oh. Yeah, that's the blind one that I was expecting. What happens when you lose focus jump? Bob the Builder wouldn't be too impressed with her. Yeah, I'll do that. Thank God. I had done such stupidity from such a good position. But my opponent had burnt up so much time earlier that, yeah, knight e3 was the simplest. It was so easy. It was right there. I didn't even have to do anything. But I just missed this queen into d5 and I saw it only after playing. Yeah, Buddy Prana was also taken by the chess class. Who are confirmed for now for MGD1? Well, we'll have Arjun for sure. We'll have AD for sure. Uh, Harika, of course. Yeah. Apart from that, we have a few other players confirmed, but we'll not reveal it right now. But yeah, what I can say is we have pretty formidable women, so pretty formidable set of women players who are also very eager to play. Yeah, Vantika is also an MGD1. Hey Anshuman, what's up? Thank you so much. I know my streams also it relieves everyone's anxiety except mine. Somehow it seems to increase. Yeah, Cinder is not part of any team, but first of all, he's 2700, so he's not really underrated. Secondly, I think he's been banned by chess.com. I'm not sure though, because these things are never public information. But what I have seen is that I've never seen her play. I've never seen him play in any of the chess.com games. No Title Tuesday, no CCT, nothing. Also, a quick look at the Title Tuesday standings. Although Hikaru and Bardia have 6.5, along with a couple of others, the actual strong players, the super strong players, like Ali Reza, Pranav, myself, Nihal, Duda, we all have 5 out of 7, and also Ron. So 5 out of 7 is the score to be at. Um, it is the score that we should be aiming for. It's the score which all the prodigies and legends have. So on target for now. The next round also starting against Anton Denchenko. Let's do a bit better this time against the Grandmaster. The previous time was super embarrassing, but yeah, this guy plays this. Really don't like this systems. I wanted to do this. Yeah, I'm such a bad thing. Yes. After his dark square, we should got traded. Like what we have done. Yeah. These are quite far from 50 likes, no, Ishita? However, close. But then I am constantly reminded that Max is not part of Neat, right? Or is it? I think it doesn't. That think it's a common thing I've seen with all the medical students, both current and ex. Did I get disconnected or did my opponent go to Nihal mode? Is my opponent in Nihal mode? Seems like he's in Nihal mode. While he's thinking about chess and the game, I'm just thinking about everything else under the sun. If Max is part of Neat, why I play so badly? And in chess. Recently, the over the board tournament was not slow. We do. Since Bishop on this diagonal clearly wants to speak. Texas will take 26 days actually. Yeah, this is what I expected them to do. Expect alone. This is the move after which I didn't really get any of it. Just a second, I thought of repeating. Please, one of these. Yeah, everything I put it. Yeah, cool. At least we fulfill our wish of being better. What is my heart rate? Let's see. So it is 130. I don't know if you can see, but at the end of the game, it is 130. It's 126 now. It's slowly coming down. But it did get a bit high towards the end there. It was pretty unimpressive play by me at the beginning, so it lulled my opponent into a false sense of security, thinking that he has to try and defeat me. And then around here, I think we turned on playing at the win mode. Actually, here also he could just take bishop into e4, and I think he's fine. But yeah, he just blended a piece, I think, yeah. And not great, yeah. Yeah, I think I could have just taken this because the queen on d6 it protects this diagonal, and the king on h2 would be safe. Queen e2 was a weak move. It was weak technique for sure. Then finally I played this queen e6 queen c8. Seconds to go. Here also I didn't take queen d6 because I wanted to protect his queen. Right? Here I was not sure of allowing this, but after king f1 everything is safe. Okay. I didn't play queen e6 bishop g6 here also, fearing some queen d2 queen d5 check. So first I played knight e2, and then Shashi had a surgery a really long time ago, last year. I think that was like a really, really long time. Yeah, Vidit revealed his seconds, and it was something I'd known for a while actually, because they are the best at what they do. And big congratulations to them as well, Surya and Danny. Yeah, it's also nice to get. It's also nice that he has revealed it out, so I don't have to uh, keep it secret anymore or be scared of not revealing it. Um, I'll start Leech's tournaments if they are in a reasonable time because I'm an old man. I can't play till 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock into the night. There's not a lot to read, no? Harry Potter, I think you will start reading really fast. It looks big, but it's actually not so big. It's actually pretty small. Not really, Anshika. Um, when you have the Catalan one is surname, you don't belong to the Muggles category anymore. We have another word for that. It's called as whip. It's like filch. So what's the standings like? Hikaru's on the top, 7.5. Konstantin Suchev with 7.5. Hikaru defeated whom? Hikaru beat Daneshwar. Apparently no Bardia in title Tuesday. Then how's it going below? Kamsky has 6.5. Nihal has 6. I have 6. Bharat has 6. Matlapo has 6. Raunak has 6. Pranav has only 5.5. Needs to pick up his pace. Who are the people who are playing badly, who has less points than me? Ali Reza. He has only 5 out of 8. How do people get only 5 out of 8? I don't know. He lost against Bharat Subramanian. Wow. And he had a 4 move draw before that. I think he joined 1 move late. That's why he has only 5 points. Sorry, he joined 1 round late. Atusha has only 4.5 points. Gotham Chess also has 4. Okay, so feels all the more better that we have 6 out of 8. And chat, yes, Anshika was right. Let's try and get to 50 likes, even though we are nowhere close to that. But still, yeah, Lord of the Rings is a lot to read. True, but I didn't call. I didn't use the word this is Pratichi. I think with Anshika I would use the miss. But what I said was like Filch, not exactly Filch. So uh, no is the answer to your question. Yes, Anshuman, I know, right? We have all aged so much in the last 3 4 years. Yeah, Lord of the Rings is a lot to read, but I think Anshika should have a lot of spare time these days because I'm not streaming a lot. And after today's stream, God knows when I'm going to stream next. By the law of averages, it should be sometime in December, I think. Just going by the law of averages, because the future is not in our control, and we really don't know what is going to happen tomorrow, day after. So who knows? But by the law of averages, like how by the law of averages, India is going to win the World Cup. Similarly, by the law of averages, uh, the next stream is likely to be sometime in December, and by that time, I think that's enough time for her to finish reading the Lord of the Rings. Consider adding Puranic to MD1. Yeah, sure. I actually saw your earlier message as well. I will. I'm taking notes of all the fan favorite players. There's Puranic. Divya is of course the overwhelming fan favorite I see. And what I've understood is if we just have Divya in the team, we don't even need to score points. We are already going to be the most liked team in the Proteus League. And a little confession, my channel is also, I think, running exclusively because of Divya, because I had put a couple of shorts, clips from last year's commentary, and those are like the only content in my channel which keeps being watched repeatedly. So it is keeping my channel alive actually. It's crazy, but Divya's popularity at some point, she's the closest rival to Prag in India in terms of popularity. So yeah, anyone looking for recommendations, I would highly recommend looking up Pratichi's recommendations. I have never seen her recommend anything bad. Anshuman, what is dead may never die. If you have watched, so my channel is like the Iron Islands. It died a long time ago. It cannot die anymore. But yes, once she opens her channel, uh, it's a bit ridiculous to even talk about my channel and hers in the same breath. It's more like people like Hikaru, people like hotels who should be scared of losing their watching. But I think there's enough in the world, enough people in the world to keep all these channels running. All right, Kido Shamsuddin, the boring, annoying. Okay, for Shamsuddin. I literally just did this poll, this chapter on Shamsuddin. I already forgot. So different life with computers. Okay, it's us. He also seems prepared. I need to play this. Need to keep this phone on. Now we need to find a way to get this mic back. Oh, now we have this. Yeah, okay. It takes us for a moment. But I say 90 we have to remember. It just one. But I can't find a good option. We should try sources. I'm really glad. Rate has been too slow. My position is still fine, but I'm in a situation. This is push a bit. Had such a fine position at the beginning. I just played too slow. Yeah, this was especially the point where I felt that I had 93. Ah, Queen A6 is good. Not really. But if I had played faster, I would have had more time to take a decision. It was all fine. Amazing Hindi words. Thank you so much. Wait, what mission is going on? Yeah, I have been watching World Cup. I've been following. Rather. But Niels, let Anshika first finish reading the books in her to-do list. Hmm? How is Nihal going? He's Yes, Shamsidan is just fast. He's not that strong, actually, but he's fast. What a game. And in Blitz, apparently, it's a very important. I think that should be all the games in round 9. Or there are a few games still going on. I'm still recovering from my defeat, unnecessary defeat I felt after getting such a nice position. But what really pissed me off is my lack of confidence, which led to playing too slow. Lack of confidence coming from lack of serious games. But today has been relatively better in terms of the quality of game overall. That was already the intent when we started out, to play more like a chess player. But to feel more like a chess player, this has been my one of my aims in recent times. And today it certainly checked that box. I certainly felt more like a chess player. Turn off the lamp. Oh, he blended. He blended. Oh, okay. If you're not going to take chances like that, you're not going to win the ladder. Okay, your opponent is going to see if you attack the rook directly. You have to do it with a check. You have to attack the king also. No, I think we already have a deal, no? Means, Anishika, why are you talking to Pratichi as if we have a very clear deal already in place? What? Oh, he blended the rook directly. Good night, Anshuman. Yeah, it's the time for people of our age to see. It was definitely a pleasure having you here as. Niels, don't become a bully like Anshika. But I feel like Pratishi should also be a mod, but then it will truly become a mod only channel. So that's three people who were in today's stream and went off to sleep. I think it's time that the pharma companies started offering me money to stop streaming because it really feels like the stream is quite effective at putting people to sleep. Mikasa went to sleep. Then there was one more person. No, Anshuman is the third. What? Take this. I think let's bring out peaceably into a very important aspect of chess people development. Those what our offline wants to do. How do we prevent it? How do we set him with problems? Our initial intention was to prevent it with bishop g5, but he has knighted it. I think it's still go. Queen g5 is check. Then second option is to play knight e4 and drop this queen off the game. But I don't see how you can pose problems beyond that. I mean, what after bishop e2? The bishop is protected. Characters knight g. We also open up a root move. Now bishop g5 effectively prevents castle. Well, we have something even better. Oh no, Panthers, let's get the queen on. I think he will go to a5. Prevented with the queen. So we persuade his king to be in the center. And our opponent, it seems like he's like greedy. So the way he's been playing so far has given a very greedy vibes. I thought he would take. So the bishop. Bishop c5. Because we have held this king onto the center. There's no immediate attack here. Our pieces are the ones which is attacking. This thing is truly vulnerable. Just go bishop c5 then. He always has this move bishop d6, but looks incredibly sus. I can play some knight f6 check at the very least. Is this checkmate? No? This was my threat, my friend. Is that checkmate and it's game over? So another good game, chat. Another win in just 21 moves. The first round win was in 20 moves. This is in 21 moves. Today has been a good day in terms of chess, I think. We have 7 out of 10. And this really felt like a decent game overall. Only thing was I had to take with a knight. But bishop e2 was the best move. So till this point, I was on autopilot. When I started thinking, I played all the best moves. All the best moves. Wow. Except here, Stockfish says bishop h5, but bishop c5 is also pretty good. Amazing. Yeah, I shouldn't be so surprised at me playing so well. Hikaru's playing Dennis last week and is apparently not winning. Bharat is on fire today. Beat Nihal, he beat Ali Reza. Ratish, it's 1 million followers for me, not for Devula. So it's not that easy. Yeah, gossip about Divya will generate a lot of views, I think. Okay, come on, this is the draw. You can't flag, it's a 1 second increment, Hikaru. Pressure of title Tuesday, where you kind of need to win in order to win the tournament. Black absolutely cannot play for a win. Peru's like winning. Knight d6 now. Yeah. He's making progress. He's made a lot of progress. Crazy. Crazy stuff. He's actually, yeah, knight d7 check is the problem. Wait, is Hikaru flagging? Wow. Now I think he'll repeat. He's not that confident with 3 seconds. His opponent should have tried king f2, just one move. I think he really should have tried king f2, just for the fun of it, with nothing to lose. But it's a Hikaru effect. People are really scared of him. When he wants to draw, they're all eager to draw. Raunak has 8. Bharat has 8. Nihal has 7. We also have 7. I wonder if I'll play Nihal in the last round. It's quite possible. Uya is making a draw against Pranav. So we could play Pranav also in the last. Divya can be the click hit he already is for the channel. Yeah, but I'm not sure if the reading audience would be as much into Divya as the YouTube Shorts audience is. It's a completely different audience. Okay, guys, just make a draw. Yeah. Alright, chat. Last round. Nihal used what? Modified what? Remembering is the toughest thing in chess. Logically. I do remember is I used to go deep down. Since he's an long time ago. Yeah, this is the. At least, I really don't think people will be that interested in the title Tuesday game between me and Nihal. So we didn't play Queen E5 when the queen was on D2 because there was a option of knight D5 for him. So the queen on E2, we feel safer to do that. And now after castling, our king feels a lot safe. My opponent is a kid, Eddie's Gurel from Turkey. I remember meeting him in 2019. He was like a little kid, young, upcoming. And I remember beating him in a couple of games in Title Arena. But here we are playing the last round of Title Tuesday. Nihal was also there when I met. It is in Turkey. It's fine. I think. States. The important to see the Skill control. In general, it's okay to give a response. The more important to the other person. Queen had son, I'm planning. It should be cool. Followed by B. I'm just thinking about the game for now. I'm thinking about the book in case you get your hopes up. Just hope this sacrifice on DeFi doesn't. Really has no talent. I don't see a finish. We'll keep playing the middle game for now. I think I didn't make the right choice. How many blenders will I make? God, it was just so stupid from me. Completely winning question out there. This was all fine. I could have just gone bishop c3 here. I don't know why I played rook c5. Bishop c3, queen f7, queen d4. Yeah, already it was difficult by this point. But that was just so stupid from me. And out here, I should have just maybe just gone into the endgame. This was the right thing. His time situation made a big influence. But I have only myself to. Hikaru has, I think, won the title Tuesday. But yeah, I really feel bad for ending it this year. I had no business. Just panicked so much. But okay, credit to him. He played like really well with less time. Because otherwise, I think a fine game for the most part. So we finished 57. And Hikaru, the Superman logo, finishes first again. How was the overall quality of games? Against Demchenko it was good. We finished about 2800 for this title Tuesday. Against Demchenko it was perfect. It came under the Kramnik coefficient, but it was also not a bad game. And that seems to be the story of today's title Tuesday for the most. All the games are perfectly balanced, except the first one, okay, 97.3, because my opponent played badly. Third game was really good, apparently. A few games slipping past the Kramnik coefficient, this was 95. So I have been a bad boy in some of the games. These two games were really bad, where I got like really good positions, but I messed up on my own accord. But okay, overall it was a much better title Tuesday this time, and let's hope it goes even better the next time. But that is today's title Tuesday, 7 out of 11. Let's at least have some consolation, seeing some people who finish below us. We saw who finished above us. Below us, Uya, Gigalco, Gotham just finished with a 6.5, not bad, but still below us. Did we see? Did I see Firoja's name? Oh wait, Polish fighter with 6 points. Did he even play the full tournament? Yeah, he lost the last 3 games. So Duda finishing with 6 out of 11. But lot of below par performances. So in that sense, we didn't do all that bad. That already feels a bit better. I think Duda is enough. We don't need to hunt for more people. Apparently, there is also Eric Rawson. I saw him some and lot of games below. It was actually one of the better title pieces. Alright, chat. So thank you so much for tuning in. That was a fun title Tuesday, and see you all hopefully next week. But who knows? It could be the next month also, or the next year. You can never be sure of such things. By the law of averages, it feels like next month. By intention, it feels like next week. And of course, Anshika, people have things to do, work to do, and you have a lot of things to do. So, all right, guys, see you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye bye. Thank you so much. Love you all. See you.